Hey guys, Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance came out on June 22nd, 2021, and immediately there were so many negative reviews about the game. This is a game with levels to progress, loots to chase, monsters to fight, and with characters that use hammers, axes, bows, and swords. They slash, pierce, stomp, and demolish their enemies through multiple dungeons for hours on end. All of this might sound familiar to you like many other games out there, right? Then why are so many people turned off from this game? Many gamers who try the game say the game sucks and they are furious and frustrated with their experience, myself included. For a game that many of us were waiting to play, I figured there's gotta be a reason it's gotten such bad reviews. Today, based on my experience with this game, we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and whether or not you should try to give this game a chance. So let's do it. My name is Wes and thanks for tuning into the channel, and I really appreciate your being here. As a caveat, anything I talk about in this video is my opinion and based on my experience with this game. Therefore, I would also like to know your opinion and your experience with this game in the comment section. That said, let's begin with the bad and some of the reasons I believe a lot of people are turned off by this game. From the get-go, players were disappointed because they did not think this game merited the title of Dungeons & Dragons. As for me, I don't care too much about the title, I just want the game to be enjoyable and playable. The first couple days I played this game, it was frustrating because at level 1 with the character acari, the archer, I was getting killed very often simply because in this game your character has a health bar and a stamina bar. Acari's move somewhat depletes her stamina, thereby making her vulnerable and can get killed instantly. This simply in turn encourages you to stay back and fight when you play as acari. Why is that bad? Well, if you stay back, you have to use your arrows to deal damage to the enemies. And at early stages, even at the lowest difficulty, the arrows would only scratch the enemies, which means you're wasting a lot of time trying to defeat even regular enemies. Again, that was my experience with the acari character as a solo player. Another popular reason that led to players' frustration is the camera. The way the camera works in this game can often put you in a hot situation where it's hard to control your character even if you adjust the camera in the settings. It's just frustrating. I hear in the recent patch they fixed the lock on camera feature, but I have not tested it yet, but it's a step in the right direction. One other frustrating aspect of this game, at least for me, is the fact that you cannot equip the items you acquire during a mission. You have to wait until you complete the mission, then go back to camp and claim your loots there. I know that may be appealing to some people, but to me, if I'm at war and kill an enemy, I should be able to pick up their stuff and use it right away. I know it's a game, but picking up the enemy's stuff and use it right away if you so choose makes more sense to me. One more other reason that caused a lot of frustration for me was that many times your hits on enemies did not register. That's just plain ridiculous. Now again, during my first couple of days, there were a lot more bad things in this game than I cared to talk about. And they were the reasons why I put the game down, until I saw a friend of mine playing every day. I said to myself, let's see how long he lasts. Somehow I noticed that he continued to play, so I figured I would ask him about his experience with the game. I know he would not be playing a game that he's not enjoying, so I had to know why he continues playing this game. I then sent him a message and asked him. He said he enjoys the game and if I want, he can run with me. I explained to him the issues that I was having with this game and especially the camera thing. He told me the camera thing was broken for sure and don't use the camera lock-on feature that you learned from the game tutorial. The following day I played with him and a couple other buddies, and to be honest, I had a great time. Finally, I was using a different character, Wolfgar the Barbarian. The guys helped me level him by doing missions on the highest difficulty, and after a game or two I was contributing to the team and eventually being able to tackle missions solo all by myself. Now you must be wondering why all of a sudden I enjoy playing this game. Well, I believe this game is not meant to be played solo. If you really want to enjoy this game, you need to find people to play with. Having said all of that, let's talk about the good things. The things that I enjoy the most about this game is the loot chase. The better loot loots you have, the stronger your character will be. You have to collect all the loots that you can to create a build for the character or characters that you decide to play with. I know at this time you can't have two people with the same character in a fire team, which sucks, but I hear they plan to fix that. So until then, try to have at least two characters. Second good thing, every character has their own strengths and weaknesses and are kind of unique in what they can bring to a fight. This allows you to try each character, then decide which one fits your style. Remember how I talked about being destroyed with acari in the beginning? And I even contemplated to never play this character ever again. In my game session with my buddies, acari often dished out the most damage out of every other character. It's just a matter of getting geared up and have the right weapons and armors for whichever character you decide to play with. Then you might be surprised. Another good thing I enjoy in this game is the fact that you can grind for specific armor sets that can help your build, and thereby making some of the boss fights very satisfying. Especially when you can see all these yellow damage numbers that your character can put out. Now, one last good thing I want to mention about this game is that they plan to add DLCs in the future, meaning more contents for you to enjoy. Additionally, as the making of this video, they just released a patch note version 1.16, which is a step in the right direction as I previously stated. That being said, do I think you should get this game and play it? My answer is, it depends. If I had to pay $40 for this game before trying it, I would say no. For me, I'm on a Game Pass, I get to try it and see whether or not I want to continue playing it. And the fact that I enjoy a few things about this game does not mean everyone will have the same experience. However, I really think they need to improve the game, and if they fix all the issues of this game that players are not happy about, then I think it will be worth your time and money. This is just my opinion based on my experience with this game. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will be most appreciative. Thanks again for watching. See you guys later.